And I hope you had a good week. Thanks for getting your check-in in. It's definitely not late. I think late is Monday. I went through all your videos. I went through your update, and I heard what you had to say. And I noticed a couple things in your training that I think were probably the result of your hips and your lower back being a little bit beat up. So I'm not going to point those out and or comment on them because I don't think that's productive. It's not gonna help you move forward with those lifts. But I think you had a great week in general, so don't get me wrong. With your hips and your lower back not feeling the best, and hips especially, the time I find my hips hurt the most is when I'm either not bracing properly or I'm not having proper stabilization in my pelvis or my hips through that midsection there. What this is caused by is either poor bracing, so you're not bracing, and that bracing also will help stabilize that pelvis. So it's kind of all in one. So we just want to make sure that your physio sessions, you're working through the bracing drills, and I'm sure Jared's actually going to comment more on this. So correct me if I'm wrong, Jared. Just give Braeden some suggestions there, and maybe ask a couple questions just so you can kind of pinpoint that. But I'll leave that to Jared just because that's his expertise. Beer and pizza, it sounds great, and we're not trying to get to 66 kgs here, so I'm totally fine with you indulging one or even 2 days a week, and especially because we don't have to lose all the weight in the world. We just want to slowly lose over time, and we don't want to completely change your lifestyle. So it's completely fine. I'm a little jealous. Squats looked good. Bar path was fine. I know you were commenting on that, but I think some of the things I noticed would probably be better with some like glute activation with some bracing. So we'll leave it at that, and I'll let Jared talk about that more. Bench, I don't really have anything to say about that. Just make sure that you're accurately picking your weight for your RPEs. I mean, I told Jared this, if you're not feeling 8, 9, or 10 out of 10, you're probably going to go with the conservative number. When you're feeling a 10 out of 10 day, that's when you can make those big jumps for those higher top sets. But overall, I think just being conservative in your mindset with picking weights is going to be better off long term. And deadlifts, I saw your hips were shooting up a little bit, but once again, I'm going to attribute this to the bracing or the glutes. So I'm going to let Jared take that over, and I'm going to send him a text just to make sure that he covers that on how to go through, make sure he's well, sorry, not make sure you are going through your bracing drills properly and your glute drills properly, because those are really the most important things there. So that's all I got for you, man. And I hope you have a good week. And yeah, sounds good. Oh, and sorry if it's a little loud in here. My Wi-Fi is cut off at home because we went over our limit. So I'm just have to go to Tim Hortons. But have a good week.